Welcome back, my friends, to Fierce XP Tower Dominion, and we continue on in our Fresh Start series, working to unlock our last hero, Artifacts Herdass. We've got a little ways to go, but I don't know, maybe several rounds we can maybe get there. So we're at the point where we can just select freely whoever we want to play as, and to me, I mean, what an impossible choice. There's a lot of unique angles, but I think I decided we're going to go with Warden Gerhardt. Kind of just back to basics, specialize in Miradors, and we're going to go full tilt into it. Still got to secure the win, of course, but we're going to try to flex with the Miradors and see how far we can take it. With efficiencies, getting costs down, every angle we can maybe take advantage of. I thought it might be kind of fun. Now, we're on episode 39, I believe, and the win rate, we are 33 for 38, 5 organic losses, putting us at 87%. Still happy with that. It's pretty solid, but we're on a journey to see if we can get back to 90%. I'd be especially happy with by the time that we get to the finish line of a purple badge on Herdass. I'll never stop laughing. I joke that we would just start calling this person Butthurt. I might do that again. Anyway, let's jump in. Difficulty 4, we're doing Warden Gerhardt and seeing if we can assemble a Mirador run. Okay, straight piece. Not good. Not sure that I like this start. I'm gonna go for a risky reroll. Hardly ever do that out of the gate, but I'm actually happy with it. This is a good spot. Get some elevation right next to the HQ, kind of join all that up and open things up as well. We'll see where it takes us. Now, this is a bit of a sketchy start, but we're going to do it, of course, because of the Mirador lean that we're going for. So we're going to get the Vencedors, of course, but we're going for security perimeter, which gives our Miradors 20% more damage, and we get 2 Miradors along with a little discovery. It's a lot cheaper as well than the Barrage LMG. And by the way, the LMGs, getting 8 of them, they're just better than the Vencedors, but it's okay. We want to try to switch things up, see if we can make this work. Okay, but we definitely need the officers' quarters online. There's no doubt about that. We've got 0 recon right now. And because we did security perimeter, we can actually pop that right away. Now, we're probably going to take some damage right here, unfortunately, since we got fewer guns, but we'll make it work. We'll try to anyway. Okay, good bit of supply and recon. Wow. I think we've got to do that. The blueprints, of course, will be important, but maybe slightly less so, because we do have 7 Miradors to start with. All right. That is an excellent location. Let's do that. And I think right off the bat, when we can afford it, we're going to get that on special reinforcement. Because we don't want to hold off on upgrading. We do want to get to close support. And I think it's just a wiser early move. Okay, supply production versus, let's get some Hulky Fortress down. Give ourselves some breathing room on that HP, and then a platform is valuable as well. A T can do just about anything here. I think we're going to do this because we can now gladly accept a straight piece, which we wouldn't have liked before. So I think that works well. Let's get this one upgraded all the way as quick as we can. Okay, good bit of supply there. I think we've got to grab that. Infantry HP doesn't hurt either. Also happy with that. Again, 0 repair right now, so let's hold off for a second, and we're going to get that close support and finally start repairing a little bit anyway. Only 260 per turn. There is a lot of supply. Wow. A little bit of a boring start that we're just kind of banking away the supply, but it's super important. We're going to do that. And there's our straight piece we just talked about. Glad we planned for it. There we go. Happy with that. Okay, let's get one on the backside here, I think. This makes more sense. Yeah, no platforms or anything. We'll just get it down. And I'm not sure if maybe we can hold out until the threat reveal. Ouch. Ow, that's pretty heavy. Oh, man. I mean, we could almost get to close support right now, but not quite. Okay, an insane amount of supply again with Discovery. We've just got to do it. I kind of feel guilty, but it's wonderful. And we are going to just hit this up again with special reinforcement and close support. We're now healing for 640, which is good to see. Plus, we've got some more capable guns, of course. You get some reload speed, and now with three weapons on top, 20% boost because of the upgrade that we went for. We also have to remember that every building that's adjacent to a Mirador gets 15% damage. So we'll want to even do that with our other Miradors. Things like this are not so bad. Give them each a buff on each other. Let's go one more wave. Let's see if we can minimize the damage here. It was at 4,900. Okay, that's better. We'll bounce back here a little. There's a bunch of repair, but I'm wondering if we should get a Warwolf development opportunity we could make use of, because we've got a good bit of supply, but I'm happy to diversify the pool a little bit, and the Miradors are going to be okay to work on our repair, so let's just go this route. There's the Brita and the Deviscore, so good selections on our part. I think that we're going to get 2 more tiles before the Brita's nest. I think let's get this one away. I think that's okay. Really good neutral building there. And then we'll see if we can maybe get one more T would be good here for the Brita's nest out there. That seems like a pretty good idea. The Warwolf, this is an excellent position, but I'm also tempted with getting the buff off of the Mirador by going here. Let's first focus on getting this active. We certainly want to do that, and the sturdy bunker is a great candidate. Did we get this to close support? Yeah, we did. And by the way, we can still get to Durandal turrets. You know, we can still make the HQ pretty formidable. Let's do this and get the Warwolf down, giving, you know, 15% boost in damage. It's not insignificant by putting it next to a Mirador. Decimation. I think we'll grab some blueprints finally. There's a little bit of variety in the pool. Plus, we know we're going to go this route, so maybe we should get this sorted. Let's grab another Warwolf. Yeah. Did we get an Imperial Barracks? Yeah, we did. Maybe... Okay, fine. We'll get a decimation position. It's probably a bad call. And I think a Mirador. We know we're going to be leaning into that. Unfortunately, we're already in okay shape against the Deviscore. We'll want to get 1 or 2 more down. Okay, there's some more repair. Warwolf cost down. Sturdy bunker, not as interested. We've only got one at the moment. Or do we just get blueprints? Maybe we ought to do that. Just kind of take care of it early. This is okay. I wasn't expecting to get across, but... Let's do this and hopefully set this up for a claymore that would be right at the mouth of the Britta's nest. That would be real good. Okay, we've got almost no money. We've got one more wave until the enemies come. Wow, what would this be like? It might actually be really good. Well, pretty good anyway. And it does have detection. Okay. We've actually got a good bit of recon too. So maybe we should do... I'm thinking frontline trenches. Yeah. They come. There's the Britta's nest. There is a claymore spot. Versus that, we would just need a platform, which we do have. I think this is actually okay. Wow. Really good gravity well. How about that? This security perimeter gives us 5 discovery, and it feels like it is paying off a bit. Let's get a Mirador here. We certainly want it active. But we also need a bit more detection, like on this backside. So let's get one next to the HQ, and we're going to prioritize that as soon as we can. This could get a little ugly, but that's okay as we get set up. Look at how long they're taking. Getting slowed down so badly. I haven't seen a single Devastator. There we go. Now the Warwolf can start firing on them. Oh, that's amazing. Slow down effect there. Okay, there's Mirador efficiency. Don't mind a light mortar either. I think we've got to do that. T works well. We could also do this. Maybe that would be better. Let's push that away a little bit. Ooh, bunch of discovery. That's great. And I suppose a Mirador is the best candidate. Let's get it active. Right? We need to. And we just can't afford any upgrades. We've got no detection on that backside, but it's okay. Discovery is really important. Come on. There we go. Once we get a good bit of detection up for the tier 1 foes, then we will switch over to underground for the Miradors in some cases to mix things up. Okay, simple stock. Let's do that. We'll just get a lot of recon pumping in. We can, right out of the gate, we could get a, I mean, we've already got so much slowdown here, but there's good spots for frontline trenches, and that would be kind of all recon. This is a very big open space too, but you can fit things like a arc cannon or I don't know what other big buildings potentially go there. This backside is also a candidate for a frontline trench, but yeah, maybe we won't force it yet. This is quite good. I think let's do that. I don't know that anything else is necessarily going to be better, and it does have detection. So we'll work to get shrapnel on it. We really need some supply. We did get efficiency 1 on the Miradors. They're up to 30 damage. Okay, solid. Some more repair, but we don't need that. Let's get a Puma with the supply. Corner works good. More discovery. Wow. I don't know if we can even really afford to just get it active, though. We really need the resources. Let's get logistics on him, and we'll get the special reinforcements on him. I think we're okay otherwise. We also want shrapnel to at least be able to fire on the Devastator like this. Okay, these ones are taken out much better now on this side. Alright, well, at this point, honestly, we've got Tier 1 basically solved. It's good. Grenadier production. We need a scout hideout badly because we've got so much recon we need to spend somewhere. Which is such a good problem to have and feels kind of irregular for the Dragoons. But this looks like a good spot. It's going to cover off this whole backside, which I feel good about in the long term. And will also... I tend to like local supply and compact charges. This can be really good, but the slowdown effect to me is just too valuable. You get the extra range, and slow is huge. With 4 guns shooting, so you can slow a good number of units. It's a good addition. And we can still get the frontline trench down at some point. We got 2 of them. Making 28 recon per turn. Feeling good. Could even be the frontline trench. Once we get another piece down, it could be along this backside to get that active. Amplifier stands out. Let's do that. We don't actually want a straight piece. Let's roll. And I think that is acceptable. We're going to get this moving along, nearly finished. We just need a corner and a corner. And I think we will do this to get it active. And we can... Can we go the full way? Yeah, we can. Let's just go full recon. And we're producing enough that I'm comfortable with that. A certified amplifier. I believe the first upgrade is a recon 1, which I'm also comfortable enough with. Okay. That's all we can do for now. Just about anyway. I might want to get... I guess this Mirador we could make more deadly for the Britas. Laying down another one. Oh, you know, the certified amplifier, I should have thought about it a little bit more. Dang, maybe we'll see another one. I should have maybe placed it on a Mirador. Get more blueprints and doctrines. Okay, let's get batch production. Still pretty solid. Now plus 160. Finally get a little bit of something cooking there. Now, I wonder if it's time to get this active. Where would the pulse be? Which is okay. I don't mind it on that side. What else is available? What would we think of? This, we did say it's kind of amazing. But let's wait. Let's see how... I mean, it fires right on the Brita's nest to this backside. And this will eventually be solid too. It's just down here, but that's okay. We'll see. We'll see if anything else makes itself apparent that would be a good call. I think for right now, we should get Warden Protocol done. We do know we're going to want that. And then they can start hitting up those Britas better. Threat reveal next wave. Look at all the slowing from the scout tower. Okay, let's get a Mirador. We've only got 5 of them, so it's good to have. I think we're gonna roll. Ouch. Amazing. Solid turret. We want that active, so let's get a Mirador there. I'm just going to leave it at that for right now, but let's start getting this one to actually start dealing some better damage. Okay, let's go. But we still only have the 1 efficiency, and we haven't gotten the cost down at all. It's a bit of a bummer. And again, this certified amplifier is a missed opportunity. That's okay. This guy's outputting a lot more than the last round. Building costs would be nice. Oh, an advanced sturdy bunker, of course, too. But I think let's get the building costs down. And by the way, with 3 battlefronts right now, that is 21%. It's pretty awesome. So what could we get down that would really take advantage of this before we start closing off battlefronts? This might not be a bad idea. We kind of know we're going to do it, so let's get it in place. Let's get a shield break. It's going to start chewing up those Brita a lot more effectively. Oh, forgot about the threat reveal. We got the Parasis and the Canid. Okay. We should get a Durandal. Not so much sure about needing a Warwolf. I'd rather have some supply, but the Durandal might be important. We're gonna have to roll. The T is good. We can get this one done. Neutral building. Bonus against shields. It's pretty good for a Durandal. Versus, what's the alternatives? We could get to underground train, potentially, before the next wave. Could also get the Durandals on it. We've got the price down somewhat because of the certified amplifier. Actually, we could also get this right now up to targeted amplification. These are tough calls that we're gonna have to save for. We need a lot more supply. A bunch of the Britas may start coming down this way. And if we could get the doctrine that allows 20% discount on upgrades, be pretty clutch. Ooh, some exotic buildings. Well, we did say there was a lot of space for that electric arc cannon, but it's also almost twice the cost of a retribution position. But our building costs are down right now as well. We can actually afford it. This is a tough call. Let's go this way. Then it has to go past the gravity well. Another building. So where would this go? It could go here. It could go here. That's probably better. Not sure. This feels important, and I don't know what the best positioning would be. But we're going to go with this. And we're going to trust this thing. Now, the Pegasus can't be slowed, but that's okay. We still want it. Well, what else should we prioritize, if anything? They're coming this round. I'm almost thinking we should just save for the underground train. We could also pop close support on this if things get sketchy, so let's just go. It's really just the Pegasus that I'm scared about. There's a few of them. He went down quick. Yeah, that'll be a big hit. Still gonna wait. Underground train would be a lot better than close support. But we really need the repair. Huh. Shoot, I don't know. Okay, this is a lifesaver. This is exactly what we needed. Let's do that. Straight piece, not ideal. Okay, corner's fine. Let's start working on this one. There is some HP. Let's get first underground train. We go up to 14k from what, 6,400 was it? Okay, we are, you know what? I don't mind a trench here to get that active. We go up to 16, over 16k. And our repair goes way up. Not, well, underground train, but it's also a percentage, so it's proportional to our max HP. I think we want to get this active as well, like kind of fully online. So let's do that. I'm going to use some of our recon. And we kind of got just enough. Let's give him an extra gun up there. All right, let's go. We got a lot more range, by the way, right now as well because of the 3 battlefronts. It's good to see. And I think getting the Durandals would be maybe one of the next higher priorities. Only one Pegasus that I saw come through there. It's good. Feeling a little bit better now. Oh, these poor Britas. Ooh, howitzer. Okay. But also a light mortar, which would make the decimation position. I'm gonna go for the irresponsible route. Because this is also such a great spot for this, of course, and could put a Mirador beside it. Could also do what? But this already does have a Mirador beside it. I think this is more fun. I'm gonna do this, and I think also he's gonna get. Ooh, that's so good, isn't it? Ugh. I think we're gonna keep that. So we want 2 rotations. 1, 2. Now that one, that's perfect. So we're gonna go precision guided, and he needs a mortar beside him to make that go off. So this will go here. It's fine. And he can, no, I don't know. He's not getting anything. It's this one that we'll finish upgrading. And it does have detection, which will also give it max range and min range. It's going to go crazy. All right. Whoops. We got a lot of upgrades we want to do, though. I mean, our Miradors for sure, but then even the arc cannon, lots of things. So let's do precision. And then we want this frag launcher. Pretty awesome range. He gets +2 range being next to a light mortar. That's a really good area of effect right there. I mean, we upgraded it late and it's in 3rd place. Okay, reload speed. Mirador cost. We've got to get that. Oh, super heavy pulse. Oh. Got to get super heavy pulse. And our building cost is even down. Okay, and we've got a roll, unfortunately. Corner works good. Let's get this fully closed off. More buildings. Reduced upgrade cost. Nothing really important that we need to get there, though. I'm thinking about the super heavy. We could put it next to the HQ. Actually, how many we've got 2 platforms. Could go here too. Next to whatever, getting a damage from that thingy. And then we could also put a Mirador down to give it a buff for all these things. I mean, that's a pretty good spot. Let's do it. Gotta wait for a second. Can't afford it now. Come on. Beautiful. We get a Mirador down right away, and his damage will go from 230 to 264. It's pretty significant. There's a howitzer, and we do need the recon. We've got enough Miradors. Let's definitely get this. Let's finish the last upgrade for this guy. And look at that range now. Just awesome. And, of course, detection now, too, which is helpful. Okay, what else is priority? We didn't even get slow on this thing, but I do want to think about what else we should get. The Canids, we've got to kind of respect them. So I'm kind of thinking about this as an anti-air, although the HQ is also capable. Actually, I think we're going to get the range out on it. And I'm also thinking about validated request, because we're struggling with supply. Got a lot of upgrades. This Claymore isn't even upgraded, so let's do it. And then we'll do targeted amplification. It's kind of our main defense right now against the Canids. We'll see what this Parasis gets through. Yeah. Not too bad damage-wise. Okay, let's hit this. Some nice range. We've got enough now for the Durandals too, almost. Let's hit that. Nice. Decimation position in second place. That was. Unbreakable Faith with local collab. That would go pretty hard. I'm not worried about decimation. Yeah, this is for sure. Okay. T's are fine. What would we do here? And we can't really roll, so I think we will do this. Yeah, it's fine. We just need an extra tile to close this off, but it's okay. And I'm not sure about a Slovak of where our, even the best setup for our damage lane. This is quite good. We should probably, oh my goodness, get that down. Or do we get it done for this? Dual barrage would help the Canids right here. That'd be smart. And then targeted amplification, I think. Now, we also didn't finish. Let's give him the full upgrade. I'm going to show the Mirador some love, and this guy can have underground with the rest of the upgrades too. Decimation position really starting to get better value, hitting in on these big clusters. Should anyway. This guy should have the special. Doesn't need long barrels. I think he just needs to be able to chip away at stuff. We don't have much in this backside. But this is upgraded. It can slow stuff down and beat him up a little bit. And then, of course, the HQ. Generating some really good supply, finally. We need the salamander. I think that's a no-brainer. And we want to get this claymore popping off hard. So this is an excellent spot. We just need a platform. They got in pretty deep down this side. So actually this is a good spot, and if we can get the salamander down, it'll buff both of them. So let's do that, and we're kind of counting on a platform. I don't know if we should tech. We haven't really used any yet. Just the one. We'll just wait. Does this start to make any sense? No, it doesn't. Slightly better, but not really. Could get more Warden Protocol going. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's see what our performers are like. HQ. This Claymore, wow. Super heavy pulse, which we didn't even get an upgrade to. You know what? It cannot even get the ammo depot. Now, rate of fire is still awesome, but I think we're going to do guided charge. Make sure that he can hit Parasis or other stuff coming up that backside. And let's do shared energy. It can give some damage buff to these buildings that are here, and then underground plant. Happy with that use of tech. And then why don't we give this guy... Well, maybe we will wait for long barrels. I'm not sure. Let's just wait. It's too bad we didn't get the cost down yet. I think this is also solid. Get this building active. He's going to get a lot of range. Need a platform. Super heavy efficiency. Well, let's do this. We're going to get a platform now. 2 of them. Awesome. Okay, a corner's okay. I don't like that we're having to still build this out on the back end, but it's okay. Bunch of recon production. Let's certainly get that online. This might even be better. No, we'll do this. Okay. This platform, salamander. Good spot. Blazing flame with target painting. And now these guys are going a lot harder, and we want ammo reserve, I think, on... Well, we can afford trajectory analyzer, but let's just wait. Wait to see if we get a discount on the Miradors. Won't pop that prematurely. There's efficiency 2. Yep, let's do it. And I think we will hit up our first long barrels. I don't know. Okay, we got Warden. This is on. Durandals, of course. Underground train. All that is good. We didn't even hit close support on this. Let's do it. Gives them some damage boost besides the HP and stuff. This one could have the barrels, but I don't think it's necessary. I think let's just give it the standard upgrades. We'll just kind of knock that out. This guy can he can get slowed and just get to this final upgrade. I'm actually kind of tempted. No, let's wait. I think we gotta go ammo reserve. The range would be nice, but we want the extra output. There's such high density of enemies here. Sanction cannon. We probably have to have that. Happy with it. And I'm also happy with pushing this out a little further. Good building. Let's get a sturdy bunker down on it. Get a little bit of extra supply. Well, let's get the range on this guy. It's a pretty big deal. See if he can really shine. It'd be nice to see for a change there. And now that this guy has... I think I'm okay to do the tech. Let's make him really powerful, plus 100% damage in the range. Well, let's go. It should be pretty devastating damage right in this area. A lot of Parasis. They're being dealt with well. Generating lots of supply now. It's good to see. The zone command could help that even further. Let's do it. Can also output damage. Okay, there's a Lekos. Tunnel. It's good to see that we push that out a little bit. Okay, a sanction cannon. It's not the best. Actually, this is pretty good. And if we get sanctified shells, we almost could already. Let's do pinning. Shoot, we should have maybe done spotters. It's okay. This is fine. And then we're going to wait for sanctified shells. Oh, they're coming this turn, by the way. That's crazy. We need Miradors with long barrels. It's a pretty good spot. Let's do that. We need special reinforcement with a long barrel. And making Mucos is no joke either, but we got okay buildings right here to deal with them. If they come up the backside, we could be in serious trouble. We're gonna hit the barrels on this guy. Here's a few Lekos. Also happy with the decimation position. Doesn't hurt. None of this stands out too much. I mean, other than the supply, we're low on it right now. The division relay is potentially good, but we don't really need the shield break. It's just the Brita that we're facing with shields. So I think we will just take the supply. Okay, T-piece. That works well. Let's get this closed off. I think that makes sense. Another neutral building, which maybe we will take advantage of. It's not too bad of a spot there. You know, let's do that. And I'm almost thinking about getting rid of this sturdy... Well, it's not worth the sell price. It's fine. Okay, let's just get the long barrels on it. It's got some damage increase. Not bad. Cover off that backside a little bit extra. Did get the long barrels on this one, but we should also give him veteran for sure. Okay, a lot of traffic around the back here. Ooh, there's a Mega Mucos. Could be trouble. Yeah, we need more help back here. Oh, this could be rough. All right, glad some were being slowed by the scout tower. Another sanction, the special reinforcement choices. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so let's take a look at the... We should have got some more platforms there. Yeah, nice. Final wave tier 3 foes gain... Oh my goodness, we could be dead. That's gotta be one of the worst options that we could have just pulled right there. Okay, let's get this with the tech. I'm happy to do that in Warden Protocol. Lots of Mega Mucos coming around the backside there that were a lot of trouble. We didn't get to Sanctified Shells here, but it is what it is. We need more solutions around the back. Okay, a frontline trench could help. We've got a lot of recon, so let's do this. And we're going full recon side, some more slowing effect there. We can also get another scout tower. And again, I want it towards the back. Like, that's the most dangerous spot. It's going to get more range here. We also have platforms. It's not too bad. If it's next to a Mirador, it gets a bonus. Just trying to think about optimal placement here. Okay, I think this is still the best spot that I'm seeing. I like this. Maybe we even do some mine launchers, and we're just going to hit the compact charges right away. It's good. That is better. We've done everything we can there. Okay. Should maybe... Actually, this is a good spot for a Mirador. Let's do it. With special, and then hopefully long barrels. The Mega Mucos did get busted up earlier there. That's good to see. Gonna wait to upgrade this in case we can get the cost down somehow. Do get more reinforcement choices. Light mortars, they don't get to learn anything, but that's, well, still kind of appealing. Let's do it with the supply. Corner piece, not the most appealing, but maybe we should get this pushed out a little bit, like a potential loop. And you know what? Since we've got the money, before I forget, we've got to do Sanctified Shells. It's too powerful. How did this guy do? He was in 11th, so super heavy. It's got the tech. My dog heard something. He's sitting on my lap here. Okay, our cannon's doing good, and the Warwolves both performing well. More Warwolves does sound like a not bad idea. We could even do this. Would give it range. Give it some more tech. Actually, let's do it. We're gonna do this with easy access and tech, and then potentially even overcharged ammunition, but we're a long way off from that. And then we've got the detection, like with these light mortars. Let's get them started. We're gonna do this with shrapnel. Okay, that was handled pretty nicely. Not bad. Yeah, sanction cannon in first place now. Good to see. And we still just need more money. Now, that Omega emitter is actually perfect. Let's do that. really good spot here, and it can hit up detection units. That could be a game changer down that strip there. Let's keep going. We got one more. Don't know if we're going to get to overcharged ammunition if we're prioritizing this emitter, but we got to do that. Let's give it the damage right away. We're going to give it the big time damage here. Ooh, this is heavy. Looks a little sketchy. Okay, actually it's clearing up. I'm glad the mucos are being taken care of or better than they were anyway. This might be worth grabbing. The extra damage on the werewolves especially, but there's also Miradors. I think let's get direct orders. Okay, final wave. And we want a corner. That's good. This loop is valuable. There's some extra damage. We're not going to be able to get to overcharge there. I wonder about another sanction cannon. We do have 2 platforms. Could go here. I mean, the other one's in first place. Maybe I think we should. I'm trying to think about all the things that could make a big impact, right? Well, this could too, and it's cheaper. No. But sanction cannon can slow. Are we going to be able to deal damage inside of that loop there? Decently well, I guess. Not amazing. We don't have a bastion, but I'm thinking let's get this down for some shrapnel, and I think we'll go for the bigger damage on this one. Let's just try that out. And he may as well have Warden Protocol since he's not going to get to overcharged. And maybe this guy gets heavy payload. And aside from that, we might get a quick Durandal up here. Is there anything we could sell? We don't need the Discovery anymore. This guy is getting 0 damage. I hope he does not come into play, so I think it's worth it. We need to redirect some stuff here. We're not going to sell this one. Don't need the recon production, so this guy can go. He's not upgraded. We didn't get the final upgrade here. We should consider that during the final wave. And same with this. I mean, he's got long barrels, so he really should have the final. Okay, that was still some good moves. Same with this guy. Does not have any upgrades on him, so he's just not valuable unless we opted to upgrade him. But I think all of this is okay. Yeah, this too. I mean, this is just, we don't need it. The production. Saving some good money here, and I'm thinking about doing this with exposed. It's a good spot. Yeah, okay, let's do that. We're going to do exposed elements, and we may even try to get them all the way up to Clayton. We'll see. And let's go. Now, there's going to be stronger tier 3 foes. That means the Mega Mucos and the Lekos. So this is another one that I had my eye on that we might really need it for the Lekos. Wow, look at the number of shields up there. We're going to get the barrels here. Okay, it's going okay, though. A lot of Lekos on this backside, and some Mucos. Still pretty heavy coming in. Okay, Warwolf's kicking off nice. Glad we upgraded this guy. Looking good. Think we did it. And we got him. Ah, no unlocks. I always wait for that to pop. And I don't know. I think we still kind of accomplished our goal. The HQ coming in first place, but not by much. Only 14,000. The Miradors coming in second. We did get 9 of them down and outperforming everything. I mean, even the Warwolves, the Salamander, super heavy. So I'd say we did kind of accomplish our goal when we set out for it, was to try to make them shine. Now, at the same time, we didn't get their cost down at all. And I think we only got to Mirador efficiency 2. Yeah, okay. But it's okay. We did what we could to make the most of it, while also still just trying to lock down and achieve the win. The top performers at the end are super heavy, Sanction and the Omitter. No surprises there, but the Claymore did an excellent job with such a prime position. And the Arc Cannon did well. I think it performed well just kind of throughout. Anyway, it's solid. We stack up another win. Creep that much closer towards a 90% win rate, if we can keep heading there. Doesn't feel like this jumped too much. That was only... Ooh, is that only 3,000 or 4,000? That's rough. But, you know, it's the way it goes sometimes. We're going to bounce the other teams in the next ones, and it's kind of a toss-up. I would love to go back to the Lions. Feels like it's been a minute. And at the same time, the Pargon Assault Group is arguably perhaps one of the best. Just the ability to produce income. Partly the starting feature of the HQ, you can up it, almost double it right away, or going Discovery route and generating supply off of neutral buildings. So we'll see. We'll end up doing both for sure on our journey to get this unlocked. But until then, appreciate you guys joining in. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.